Hey, one and all. So we are here to start a new project. This is I'm doing a comic for Dark Con. That's short for Dark Conversation, I believe. Um, I forget what it's called. The book. It'll be show you here in a minute. So first off, let's bring up. I've put all the pages that he's given me for what we'll call thumbnails together. Um, and we will show you that. Give me a second here. Um, Gotta find the folder that I have for him. There we go. It's Stargaze Counterstrike. So this is a well, his stuff is approximately 8 pages. You can see it here. So here is the first page. As you can see, there's a lot of panels on this page, and the, it's good. It gives you thumbnails for what you know he wants. Of course, this is probably way too many panels for any comic, but that's all right. We can just reduce it by making it probably into about 2 pages. That's what I'm thinking. The top four things here. You'll see. I will make a new comic page here. Um, let's see. Oh, geez. 8.5 or no, 11 by 17. I need to convert inches to millimeters. Let's see. Give me a second here. I'll bring up 11. That's 279.4 millimeters. 279.4. And then 17. 431. I'm just going to make sure that 11 was right. Yeah. 431.7999999, and eventually there's a 5, but we'll go 231.8. 431.8, sorry. 431.8. Create our page. Voila. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to create some framework here. Let's go. Frame border. So is that divide? Yeah, let's see. Oh, create frame there. That's what we want. There we go. We'll start at this inner line here. I think the outer line is thing. So we'll go to the outer line here. Okay, that's a bit thin in my opinion. 30. Well, let's go 40. Hopefully that is good enough. We'll get in here a little bit. You know what? We're gonna take that out, and we're gonna jump up to 60, and we'll make that again. Okay, so there we have our frame border. Now using this, we're gonna make. I don't want to divide it in half exactly in half because I want this. I'm thinking I might want this one top one to be a little bit bigger. So let's see. So cut frame, divide frame. Probably right about. Okay, so that is not. That's. Oh, why? We need to go into our preferences here, and I think that was only giving us 100 pixels or 60 pixels. I think um, we want at least 100, probably more pixels. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go 150 because that's not a lot of space between. Uh, Stuff. Okay, so there is a way to divide this, but it does it more equally. Um, but you know what? I don't want this one equally. Um, let's see there. That's good. Okay, so we'll take this bottom one and we will divide it equally. You know what? No, I think I do want it only halved. So let's divide this equally there. Because that was a bit big. Um, okay, so there we go. And then we're going to divide the bottom one in two as well. Or you know what? What we can do I think is, you know what? Maybe we'll get a little bit more out of that first page than I thought. Oh, not how I want it to move it. There we go. We want to. There. Okay, so we got that good. Um, I think that will be a good space for that. So we're gonna do these 4 panels here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down to this second one, and we're gonna do that divide thing that we were just did here, and then we're divide equally. We're gonna do it both ways, so we end up getting 4 panels there, 4 equal panels. Um, but the crazy thing is, we do want one more small panel. As you can see in this panel, there is a ship here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab that, make a small square panel for that in that one. So take that away. And how we're going to create that one is we're just going to go create a rectangular box. We're going to open this up. And we'll just create too skinny of a, but I think I'll make the border of the frame just a little bit more. There we'll go. Insert that box. And for now, while we're drawing everything else, we'll do away with that. So let's name each of these panel 1. Let's name them all properly. I'm not sure whether you can see this. And probably after this, it's gonna start the drawings. I'm gonna end up probably doing something to give um, the person an option. No, you know what? Technically, this is panel 3. You know what? I will create a folder above this. We'll call it panel 2. And we'll take that there. And now we got panel 4. Panel 5 and panel 6. So at this point, probably there's going to be a lot of speed up, and it'll be what it is. Uh, just because now I'm going to be starting drawing, and that's going to probably take a lot longer. Um, so I'm going to cut this, although you won't hear me saying about cut this, and then start the recording again. Okay, so with everything now set up, of course, we will go into making everything, and we're going speed. We're going fast. Andale, andale, arriba, arriba. Okay, well, I didn't go that fast, and as you can see, I decided to go into the main thing. Wasn't quite getting his ship quite correctly. I hadn't got a lot of views of it to get it quite right. Although there's a pretty good view of that one right there. Uh, at this point, I have gotten turnarounds for each of the ships, but I went and copied that one there. You'll see I will be all most of the other ships, if not all of them, doing them myself, or at least doing one of them, and then doing. I might copy a bunch of others, something like you see me do with the guns here, trying to get everything in, and copying the ship, and twisting it and moving it so we have it all. It's a little bit of a cheat or a hack. That way you can just get things done fairly quickly. And of course, we are putting all the lines on the planet. We're trying to copy what he has here in the thing, as you can see. And of course, now we're going over the lettering, trying to get his, his basic idea of it. We use a couple of different, we use a different version of the for the S and the R there in the star, and of course now we're using the same picture that way, and correlate, making it just enough different or what, however you want to say it too. So it'll go with what he has for the templates here. Um, and this is where I start to get these ships a little bit better. Of course, they're closer up. I'm taking a good look, and I'm giving it a slightly different angle here, so we can, it seems more. There's a little bit more depth to it and all that. And of course, I just end up, for copying um them, because it's basically the same ship. Why draw it twice, right? When you've already got it drawn once, and then we go into this panel doing, well, drawing the ships again, but again using the template that we have there because they're all from the back. And now I've gotten, at this point, I've gotten the different, most of the ships, I think, from him, or maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Um, but I'm figuring things out little bit by little bit. Actually, no. At this point, I haven't gotten the ships off him what they are and the turnarounds, but I'm drawing them, trying to draw them the best that I can see them from here. Sometimes I make little mistakes on them, and then maybe I can copy and do them. But as you see, I'm doing the tri fighter. This is thing, and I end up doing this wrong. And the sad part is too, I end up doing these here in this panel, and I forget to save, and then I have to come back and, well, no, I got them to here where I was redoing them. The wings, I had gotten them wrong. He had told me. But then I forget to save after I have a bunch of this stuff in. So I end up having to redo it. Oh, I hate when I forget to save and have to go back and redo. And I was like, I thought it was saved, and ah, crud. It is what it is, though. Um, so yeah, as you can see, I'm getting all these fighters in there slowly. And we got some explosions happening. We've put the clouds that are with them, and everything's looking good. I'm liking how this page has turned out. I'm not, you'll see how it turns out at the end. And remember to like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Because after I'm finished this and corresponding with the guy that I'm doing this for, there's some minor changes will end up being made. And so I'll show you the page at the end, how it's turned out thus far. I'm pretty sure it's basically done to what he wants. There might be one or two minor things, but um, of course, this will be eventually colored as well. So here it is in full. So here's the page. I'll let you stare at it for a few seconds. So thank you very much for listening for this whole time. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and this I believe he will be crowdfunding this when it's done. So remember to keep along. We're not going to be doing every page because he's not wanting to get every page, but I divided up all his thumbnails and into page and panels. And right now it's working out to 21 will be C pages. So 8 to 21, that's a big thing, big jump. But hopefully, we're going to go over it maybe at some point to see whether he's all right with how I've done the panel layout with what he had. So, anyways, here again, like I said, is the final page. Thank you for listening. And remember, like, share, subscribe, all that. And keep tuned for more information. We'll probably be doing page 3 or 4 like this next. So, hopefully, you will love it. I will, of course, be doing page 2 and maybe 3 behind the scenes, and unfortunately, you won't get to see those till either in the campaign or on the book in the book. So thank you again. We'll catch y'all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all.